Hi everyone, it's Nofum. For people who don't know me, I'm a French player from Paris, and this video is a little bit special because if I'm doing the commentary in English, not in French, it's mainly to spread awareness about the expanded format. In Paris during June, we had like 8 tournaments in expanded, and each winner was invited to a grand final tournament. And today I'm commentating for you one of the match during 6th round again. So we have Arsene with Evocon, so deck based around Pidgeot EX, Vileplume Item Lock, and Slaking EX, and against Stefan, who is playing Shadow Rider VMAX, so kind of psychic type Pokemon toolbox with lots of options, draw power, and is able to scale really well in the late game. So I do my best to commentate in English, and I hope you'll enjoy the commentary and the match. So let's start. So I think I'll just get this on. I think it's Arsene who starts. So he's playing Tag Call. So Tag Call, he can search for a tag team card, and the main tag team card who is looking for is Guzma Hala. Because with Guzma Hala, he can search for a stadium, special energy, and a tool. And what he wants to do is use TM evolution with Bunnelby, who can attack twice, to have in one turn Pidgeot and Vileplume. So he can, starting from turn 1 going second, turn 2, he can, because he's going first, he can have an item lock and play. So now it's Stefan's turn. So Stefan got the Giraffe with Get Lost. He can last zone 2 cards from discard pile, from the opponent discard pile, and goes for Frog Crystal to search for a basic Psychic Pokemon or a basic Psychic Energy card. The card was played in Guard of War before, before it rotates. So, and it's still good in Expanded, obviously. Especially because in Expanded you can search for cards like Tapu Lele-GX, so it's an out for the supporter, and you have lots of good Psychic Pokemon. So Safikin's looking at this price card. So yeah, like you see, it's a Tapu Lele-GX, so you can search for a supporter. I think maybe his end is mid, so second from Crystal. Probably for Shadow Rider V. So for people who don't know, Shadow Rider V does have an attack with 20 damage, and the opponent can play Special Energy and Stadium, I think. And the second attack for 3 colorless energy is like 50 to 2 Pokemon. But sometimes the first attack is really useful because, especially against this deck, I think it's cool because Evocon only use Special Energy. So if you can for one turn avoid a special energy attachment, it can really slow down the Evocon player. So he went for Latia CX with Mysterious Treasure. So he does have 3 retweets. Latia CX is really good in this deck also because it's a Psychic type Pokemon. So Mysterious Treasure and Fog Crystal can search for Latia CX. And yes, now it's the Shadow Mist. So next turn, he can't attack with Bunnelby basically. No, RCL, because he's only playing Special Energy. The deck is playing like double colorless energy, which is basically double turbo energy but without the drawback for people who don't know. Jet Energy and Capture Energy only. So the Oddish looks a little bit odd because proxy was allowed for the tournament, and I think like only few people didn't bring proxy. So another Mysterious Treasure, so really good. You only discard 1 to search for a Psychic or Dragon type Pokemon. So I already have Shadow Rider VMAX on play. So Shadow Rider VMAX, you can attach an energy like it does, and you draw 2 cards. It's basically Xatu, but much stronger. It's also a VMAX Pokemon, so if he knockouts, see if Arsene shifts a knockout to Shadow Rider, it's 3 price card. So he wanted to play Grand Tree, but with Shadow Mist he can't, so he's a little bit locked now. I think to get around Shadow Mist, he can play Pokémon Ranger, but he needs something to search for Pokémon Ranger. So another Fog Crystal for another energy. So now I can draw 2 cards. Really cool combo. I really love the deck. I played the deck at a tournament and got top 4. It's a really cool deck, I think. So first prize card was taken by Stefan. So now with Pokémon Ranger, he can basically shut down the effect of the attack, and so he can play now Stadium and Special Energy. So now he does have Pidgeot TX. He still doesn't have the item lock, and doesn't have Slaking either. So with Jet Energy, Bunnelby is in active spot, and is using the attack to get back 2 resources, so another Pokemon Ranger, and I think another Bunnelby. So now if Stefan doesn't have a way to deal with Grand Tree or Pidgeot, I think he's at a bad spot, because next turn Arsene can establish item lock and have Slaking in the same turn, so we'll see. So use VS Seeker to get back the Guzma in his discard pile, so really good item. VS Seeker. I think one of the main things in the expanded format is like deck play less supporter than standard, because VS Seeker is a thing, and most decks are playing like 3 to 4 VS Seeker. I think like Evocon is probably one of the only deck who is not playing VS Seeker because it's not really synergistic with Vileplume and play. So second Shadow Rider, Bunnelby Sky. So the idea is like, the idea being Evocon is obviously to get Pidgeot and Vileplume in play, but most of the time it's a control deck wins by getting price card and not by decking out and the opponent destroying all the resources. Like you can legit take price card quite fast with Slaking, but your deck is really annoying because you are establishing a turn 1 item lock or turn 2 item lock. And most decks are playing item. And see, because decks are playing less supporter to set up, things like that, because the item cards are so much more powerful, and Pokemon also. This type of strategy are really, really good. So it's using Grand Tree to get Vileplume in play. So now Vileplume, one in both players can't play item, but it's not a problem for Arsene, because the only item he's playing is Buddy-Buddy Poffin. The deck is only supporter cards and tool card, mostly. So now he's probably looking for Slaking EX. Oh, also Tag Call, and then can't play Tag Call. Okay, so I'm trying to protect his Pidgeot TX. So he's using Grand Tree on Giraffe. It's legal because obviously in the expanded format, Giraffe can evolve on Fairy Giraffe. When the card was released, Fairy Giraffe didn't exist, but now it can. And it wouldn't have been legal to target Giraffe before, but now it is. So Stefan is quite ahead, but I don't think he's in good situation either. He could definitely lose. It's quite hard for the deck to deal with Slaking EX, but that Arsene really need to get Slaking EX on play now. So Lusamine to get back the Stadium and Marnie. So it does have some form of disruption for next turn. And it does have Slaking EX. So Slaking EX you can attack only if there is an EX or V Pokemon on the opponent board. And then it's doing 280. And thing is, like, it doesn't have the deck, it's really grindy. It really needs to put lots of energy in play to get big knockout. And because the attack does 10, I think, plus 30 for each energy on play, 10 from Shadow Rider. So it does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So enough to KO Vileplume, but like at this point, how can he take the 2 last price card? Because his Shadow Rider is probably dead next turn. And then Arsene can just Guzma the Trevenant Dusk for game. And I don't think there is a way for Stefan to get a 1 race. So okay, so it's really cool because now Arsene is looking to attack with Fan Rotom to save the energy on Slaking and still get the knockout on Shadow Rider VMAX. And so next turn he only need Guzma for win and not Guzma plus energy. So very good play. Very good play. He's also shutting down any ability and Stefan could use. So if he does have Guzma in hand, I think it's pretty much game. So I don't know what he took. He probably took Marnie with the SCR. So he's using Shadow Mist, just in case Arsene top deck a stadium to counter his own path to the peak. Okay, just Guzma is enough for win. Top deck Guzma. And so it's game 1. It's BO3, 50 minutes. So I think it took like 25 minutes to win. It's quite long to win with Evocon. But yeah, it's basically Slaking deck with some form of disruption. It's not full control like you could think of in standard with like Pidgeot control or something like that. It's still a Pidgeot deck, but with a real win con. Like it can win 2 games in 50 minutes. So Arsene is first again. I think Stefan chooses to go second. So Fan Rotom is really key in the deck for the consistency because you can search for Pidgey and Bunnelby, and Slakoth. I think it's English, Slakoth. The basic of Slaking. If it's wrong, tell me in the comments. But really good to Fan Rotom is a really good opener to find all these basic. Is also a card we didn't see in the first game is Airmaid Pidgeotto. So Airmaid is basically Recon Directive. It's the same ability as the Recon Directive in standard. So it's really cool because you can have Pidgeot EX and another Pidgey with airmail ability. And you have this consistent, you have this really consistency engine on player. So Stealthy Hood was attached to Oddish, so it's protected from effects. It's protected from ability from his opponent. Feed Blower is there to remove the wood. So Armel Pidgeotto find Tag Call, really cool. It would have been nice if we have Armel Pidgeotto in standard with Pidgeot EX. So it's probably using Guzma Hala, discarding another Guzma Hala. It's really cool with Tag Call, you can search for 2 Guzma Hala, and so you can discard one, you just have to discard another card to get the 3 cards you want. So I think he's probably looking for TM evolution, of course. A double colorless energy for Slaking next turn. Probably Grand Tree. Okay. Can't play Grand Tree this turn because of Shadow Mist. Okay, so you just mill and get back Guzma Hala. So Stefan is doing basically the same plan one last game, trying to control the energy attachment. Thank God. Okay, that Arsene can put on play. So now he's using TM evolution. And it does have Pidgeot EX and Slaking. Still doesn't have the item lock, but you can get the item lock next turn if you want. So Fog Crystal is probably looking for a Psychic Energy just to get the attack with Shadow Rider VMAX if he wants to. You have a second Float Stone, so you can attack with the Shadow Rider VMAX on the bench now. and it's another Marnie. I quickly use VS Seeker to get Marnie back in the discard pile. So Mysterious Treasure, probably, I don't know what he's looking for with Mysterious Treasure, we'll see. Probably another Shadow Rider. Yep. So Stefan is taking the lead once again. Taking the first prize card. Okay, I think he's using the ability just to get to know what the end is and maybe trying to get basic Pokemon on the bench. Yeah, so you're attaching Jet Energy, but it doesn't have any effect. Because of Temple of Sido. So Quick Search is now used to get Vileplume. So Guzma Hala is looking for Twin Energy, Quancia. He already used Pidgeot TEU, I think. He already used Pidgeot TEU. So Dylan can't do really anything, so just taking the knockout. So he's using Marnie. I don't know if it's a good idea or not because his end was really dead. So the Float Stone to have a fresh Shadow Rider events in the active spot. I think like Arsene needs to set up another Slaking. If not, it can be annoying really fast. Maybe if you don't, you win by attacking twice with Pidgeot TX, I guess. Or Fan Rotom, yeah. I think, maybe, I was thinking maybe should have attacked with Slaking on the active. You probably lose to Acerola, but now you're in weird spot if he does find Guzma. Yeah, that's why I think you should. Oh, I think it's basically no, yeah. Maybe it's better this way because you still lose to Tapu Lele anyway. So now he has to reset up another Slaking, which I don't think he does have the time to do. Or he can try. He can try to KO Tapu Lele. But it looks difficult. So I don't think Arsene is winning this game. So he's doing 70, trying to set up another Slaking for next turn and take the knockout. But now Vileplume can be... So he can KO Fan Rotom and KO Vileplume next turn if you find Guzma. He can't use VS Seeker, so he really need to find raw Guzma. I give him plus 40 and he can't play in his stadium. So he can't play and plus 10 damage. So he can't play Grand Tree, which I think was the plan for Arsene, was to play Grand Tree this turn. So now he can't. Oh, with Pokémon Ranger I can, obviously. And he's choosing Path to the Pig. Interesting. So 70 is quite huge, but I don't think he can KO. Okay, now it's Ranger for Slaking. He's not attacking. He's not attacking with Slaking. I think attacking with Slaking was fine, no? Oh, or maybe because you want to play one Temple of Sinnoh? So he wants to have 2 energy. So makes sense. The play was good. The play was really good. Playing around Temple of Sinnoh. I don't think he's playing anything to remove the Fighting Fury belt. If he was, he would have a KO. Oh, didn't think he wouldn't have a KO because Fighting Fury belt gives plus 40. So I think it's time, yeah, it's time. So now Stephanie's turn 1. Yeah, Stephanie's turn 1. So time was called. So that's why you have a dice. Unfortunate for Hassan, he didn't save plus 40 HP from the Fighting Fury belt. So Arban is played, but I don't think I can do anything meaningful with that. Okay, and now one prize left, so Guzma for game. So he's using Karen maybe to get back some important resources. And so it's turn 3. It can't attack because it maybe it doesn't have any energy left, so that's why it can't attack with Temple. So it needs to do something with Bunnelby, but kinda locked. So Stefan doesn't have Guzma yet. If he did, he would have played Guzma now. Yes, and the Forest Stone. Yeah, for Guzma. And it's GG. Them for both really well played, so it's a tie. 1-1 for the first one. I hope you enjoy the commentary. I'll post the next video tomorrow. So one match per day, I think, because it's like I need some time to commentate and I'm doing other stuffs. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the commentary. Doing my best in English first time. And see you for another video. Bye bye.